He's like the only boyfriend I've ever had. Chokes me, slaps me.
Threw you out in the cold naked.
6 months pregnant. I know he's cheating on me.
You're a liar. You're making me look like something that I am not.
I don't hit you.
You threw a strainer at me, hit me in the back of the head. I'd have lost this bitch.
You treat this girl like garbage. Do you understand that? She's not even a human being to you.
You are garbage!
You are a liar.
I took a lie detector test. I know what the results are going to be.
He needs to either get help or she needs to get away from him. And I will do everything in my power to get her away from him.
And the results for his lie detector test is that...
I thought you were gonna fool the test. What happened to that?
You know what? I made a big mistake here.
Thank you.
Let's do this again.
I'm accusing my girl of cheating on me. The house smells like another guy's feet. Yeah, just like that, Steve.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you.
The condom was missing out of our dresser.
And one of the kids took it.
She gonna say that the kids got a hold of that, put some water in it, and made a balloon out of it. She was also in a swing party.
Do they have, like, swings and stuff?
Yeah, change.
She took a lie detector test before the show, and you did too?
Yeah. If she passes, we gonna get married.
I'm ready to be married. I'm not cheating on you, baby. I love you.
And the results for her lie detector test is that... My guess is Trish. Trish, why are you here?
I've been with a guy named Jacob for about 7 years now, and the past 3 years, he's just been very abusive, mentally, verbally, physically, and I know he's cheating on me. He's done like a total 360 from the person that I've met.
When you say he's physically abusive to you, what's he doing to you?
Chokes me, slaps me. A lot of it is like holding me so I can't leave.
What possibly could be a good reason for him to slap you in the face?
Just us arguing, and he's only tough with me, you know? He gets like, he says it's because he loves me so much, he gets so upset that he can't help himself.
I love you so much, so here's a crack.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is a long-term relationship. You've been with this guy for 7 years.
Since I was 15,
Since
yeah.
you were 15, and you love him?
Yeah, yeah. I just, the spark part is gone, you know? Because now it's like, even listening to him breathe, I get upset because it's like every time I turn around, he's doing something new. He's a mechanic, okay? He's not a brain surgeon, and he works 24-hour shifts and never has 2 dimes to rub together. And
so he's saying he's working all the time, but he never has any money.
Yeah, yeah.
You have children together?
We have one son. He's 3.
And does he hit you in front of your child, or?
He has. But usually it's just...
This is your little boy here?
Yeah.
And how old's your son, 3?
He just turned 3 like a week ago.
And so has he witnessed any of this abuse?
The hitting part, not really. It's usually like the screaming, and when he is doing that, will get up and he'll just start screaming. He'll just go, ah, until Jake stops.
When he hits you, what do you do?
It depends. If it's just me and him in the house, I usually don't really do anything. But if someone else is there, I put up more of a fight because...
Well, why wouldn't you say to him, you're never going to put your hands on me ever again?
You are absolutely right. Absolutely. And, I mean, I do say that, and I've left him countless times, but it's like...
Here's what I'm looking at. You're a very pretty young girl. You're 22 years old. If he's being abusive, you think he's cheating on you, and he's, you know, just not treating you the way you should be treated, why at 22 even be bogged down in a relationship like that?
Well, it's like a couple different things. When I met him when I was 15, so he's like the only boyfriend I've ever had, I've ever even known.
No, I try a few other guys and see if they might treat you a little nicer.
Which makes sense. It's just a lot of it is the like scared part because he secluded me from everything.
Do you enjoy living that way?
No, not at all. But
why are you here today?
To see if all these intuitions I have are right.
If he's cheating on you.
That's the main thing. And it's like I'm holding on to something that's not there, you know?
Why do you suspect he's cheating on you?
It started, I got really sick and I had 5 surgeries, and it started as soon as I went, it happened when I had my son, and I delivered my son at home by myself. It took like 45 minutes for the paramedics to get there, and like, he should have been there. That was like my first intuition type thing, you know? And then when I went into the hospital, I was in the hospital for like months, and he would go missing for days.
Where was he when you delivered the baby?
He wasn't home. He said he was on his way to work, but I found out later, when I thought he was working, he had like a whole double life. He had like a girlfriend that would come to work and eat with him, and they would go out after work as I'm pregnant and sick and delivering a baby by myself.
And when did he eventually show up?
He showed up later on that night at the hospital.
What could he do that you'd say, boy, I'm really drawing a line here. He's cheating on me, he's physically abusive, mentally isolating, what could he possibly do where you'd say, that's enough, I'm breaking up with you?
Well, he tried to sleep with my sister, too, when I was sick. So, I mean, he's done a lot more than just that.
He tried sleeping with your sister?
My little sister, yeah.
Your little sister? How old is your little sister?
19.
Oh, so she's an adult.
Yeah.
What'd she tell him?
Well, according to her, he was just like, you wanna, and he said it didn't happen that way. He was just kidding. He was joking.
And you believe him?
No, not at all.
Is he a good father to your son?
Kinda. It depends what you're talking about. Like when it comes to him and playing with and stuff like that.
Either you're a good dad or you're not.
Yeah.
I don't hit you.
You threw a strainer at me. Hit me in the back of the head. I'd have lost this big.
I'm accusing my girl of cheating on me. The house smells like another guy's feet. Yeah, just like that, Steve.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you.
She took a lie detector test before the show, and the results for her lie detector test is that this is what your boyfriend has done to you. Choked you numerous times until you passed out. Once while you were 7 months pregnant. I mean, he could have killed your child. Mm-hmm. Punched you in the face. Mm-hmm. Tried having sex with you after surgery while you had 57 stitches and a colostomy bag. Did you say, what the hell are you doing?
Well, first, I had him removed. And I was like...
Was this in the hospital?
Yeah.
You were laying in a hospital bed and he wanted to have sex with you?
Yeah, it was like the night after my surgery, yeah. And I woke up to him like me.
Okay.
He said it was because, and I had been in the hospital for like 6 months already. He said it was because it had been so long since we had sex that he just couldn't take it anymore. But it's like...
So
you see what I'm going through.
You're stitched up. You have stapled up. You're laying in a hospital bed. You got a colostomy bag hanging off you, and he's
Yep.
In that moment, don't you say, this guy is a dirtbag and I'm going to break up with him?
Yeah. Honestly, at that point, I was like a totally different person. When I got sick like that, that was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my life, you know. And I was like, I felt so bad about myself and about my whole situation, you know, that it was just like I would convince...
And you would think that since you were going through such a tough time that he'd be more loving,
right,
more understanding.
Right. And now I see that, but then I would just like, and I knew that, but I'm just like, well, he just really loves me. You know, I like convinced myself, you know, that...
He threw you out in the cold naked out of your house?
6 months pregnant, yeah.
Why'd he do that?
Because him and his friends were doing drugs in the house, and I got really upset, and he was, like, showing out for his friend.
Okay, tell me one good thing about him. Now he's doing drugs in the house.
In the past 3 years, there hasn't really been much good things about him.
He pulls batteries out of the phones and hides them when they fight so you can't call the police.
Yep. And barricades the doors so I can't leave.
So just like reading that, I can answer your question. I can answer my own question about whether he's a good father. He's a father. He took a lie detector test before the show whether he's been cheating on you. What difference does it make?
It really doesn't.
All right.
I already know, you know?
Right, I mean, I'm going to guess he failed it.
I know he did.
I haven't even met him. I feel bad because you want to get across to a young girl, don't put up with this. Right. And I feel that I see like you're hurt. You went through a tough time when you were recovering from your injuries, your hospitalization, and you went through a tough time and you felt bad about yourself. And we're having a little lighthearted moment, but my God, as a father, as a husband, I see you and I go, why would anybody allow themselves to be treated that way? But this is a guy that you've been with for 7 years?
Yes.
All right, let's bring him out. Here's Jake.
You're a liar. You're making me look like something that I am not at all. You're painting a picture that's completely wrong.
So why don't you tell everybody the picture?
You're only telling half the story.
Okay, tell your half.
You're not telling about
tell
everything.
Your half.
Like how you were cheating on me while you were pregnant with our son. You didn't sleep with anybody else?
No, I didn't.
I took a lie detector test. I know what the results are going to be.
Did you?
They're going to
Because
show.
I heard you wouldn't even answer 2 of the questions.
No, I answered all the questions
Did you have
that
to
they
take it
put
again?
out there. They brought me up to take more, which I had no problem doing. I've done some things that are wrong. I've done some things that I'm not proud of.
You continue to do
but
things
I'm willing
that
to
are
man
wrong.
up. You're out here painting a picture that I'm a bad dad. I'm not a bad dad. I love my son to death. I would do anything.
I didn't say you were a bad dad.
I would do anything. But
I
you
didn't
did.
say that. No, I didn't.
You're telling all these people that I am a bad dad. You're painting
I'm
a
telling
picture.
all these people what is happening behind closed doors.
You're painting a picture that's not the real picture, Patty.
So what is the real picture, Jake?
It's not what you're saying it is.
So tell me, what is it?
A big problem in our relationship is you involve everybody and their brother. You bring all their friends. Like just the other day, we were having a fine day. Everything was good and golden. And then your friends come around. And it's World War III, and now I don't see it.
My friends or my friend?
Your friend.
I'm not
your family.
Exactly, because you're not.
It's
you don't
our
allow
relationship.
Me to have friends.
It's not everybody else's relationship.
If you didn't hit me and barricade me in the house, I wouldn't
need to call
anybody. But that's not true.
I don't hit you. I have in the past. Yes, I have.
2 weeks ago, you
Petty.
threw a strainer at me, hit me in the back of the head. I'd have lost this big. That's not
Explain the scratches on my neck. Explain all the dig marks in my hand.
Skippy, I hit you back.
Hit me back?
Yeah,
I didn't hit you to begin with. I didn't hit you to begin with. I did not put my hands on you. I walked in the door, you fly across the house, and I got your hands around my neck. What did I do? I backed off.
Really?
Did you? No, you didn't.
Are you kidding me?
Your friend had to restrain you so that you didn't attack me any further.
You're right, because I'm sick of you putting your hands on me. I'm sick of you
I'm not putting my hands on you.
all night long while I take care of our son.
I'm not staying out all night long. That's not. See, you're lying.
You did not stay out. No, as soon as
yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did stay out all night long.
And that's okay.
No, it's not okay at all.
What were you doing?
I was with friends.
Doing what?
I was at the bar.
And what did you say you weren't going to do?
Go to the bar.
What did you tell me you were doing?
You're right.
What did you tell me you were doing?
What did I tell you?
Working. I'm working.
I was
You're
working
always
for a while.
working. You are a liar.
No.
A conniver.
I am not a liar. I'm not a conniver.
And
I don't have a problem admitting the things that I have done wrong.
Really?
And I do want to change.
So how come you're going to tell me all this stuff when we were at home? Because I know you're going to fail, Jake. I know you.
You're going to see.
You treat this girl like garbage. Do you understand that? She's not even a human being to you.
You are garbage.
And the results for his lie detector test is that...
I thought you were going to fool the test. What happened to that?
You know what? I made a big mistake here.
Thank you.
Let's do this again.
The condom was missing out of our dresser.
And one of the kids took it.
She gonna say that the kids got a hold of that, put some water in it, and made a balloon out of it.
Did you choke her numerous times?
No, I haven't. I have defended myself.
Have you choked her?
Oh
yes,
my
I have.
gosh.
In
So
the past,
defending
yes, I have.
yourself against the woman that you love, the mother of your child, you choked her.
I'm not saying it's right.
I would have to hit you for
I
it
know
to be
it's not
defense.
Not right. I'm willing to admit the things that I've done wrong. I want to change. I don't want to do these things anymore.
Did you choke her while she was 7 months pregnant?
No, I did not.
You didn't have me up against the stove and had to pull you off of me and say, Duke, stop, she's pregnant.
I took a lie detector test for this.
So you're saying
good, I'm glad.
You didn't choke her while she was
pregnant.
Did you punch her in the face?
No, I've never punched her in the face.
Did she wake up in her hospital bed to find you her after surgery?
No, I came on to her while she was in a hospital. I did that.
Right after surgery? When I was like...
It wasn't right after surgery. Yeah, you're right. I was a lot younger,
She has a
lot more
colostomy
immature.
bag. She's got 57 staples in her, and you're on top of her.
It wasn't quite to that extent.
It's always about you.
No, it's not always
Yeah,
about
it is about you.
What the hell were you thinking?
That's the thing. You know, I wasn't thinking.
You never do.
So you just saw a warm body there and said,
No, it wasn't really
Exactly,
like
but
that.
he doesn't cheat on me.
I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't using my brain.
The point is, she's here because she says you're cheating on her.
No, I'm not.
Are you cheating on her?
I'm definitely not cheating on her.
Have you cheated on her?
Way in the past, yeah.
Did you try sleeping with her? Did you try sleeping with her sister?
I said something to her sister that I shouldn't have. I came at her sister in a way that I had
When
no
I just
right
got out of
doing.
the hospital and you're supposed to be getting my prescription, right? You're pulling off on a country road. Hey, baby, right? My little sister. That is disgusting. You're supposed to be with me. That's supposed to be your little sister, too, not your second little girlfriend.
Let me ask you something. Why are you here today?
Why am I here? Because I want to make things better with her.
Really?
I want to make things right. I want to stop
That's
doing
what I
all
thought,
these
but you
stupid
come
things.
out lying.
No, Patty, but I'm not lying.
Okay.
You know
what did
I'm
I
not.
say to you, Jake?
The bottom line
all
is,
upset.
Patty.
I'm not going on national television. I'm going to look like...
Yeah, because look at the picture
Why are you
you're
worried
painting
about what
about me.
everybody else thinks? You should be worried about what I think.
Yeah, you're
not
right.
Not everybody else. You're in a relationship with me.
You're painting a picture to the world
I'm telling
that
the truth.
I'm this big scumbag, but you're not, Petty.
No.
There's a lot of things that you've done that you're leaving
You're
out.
right. You are damn skippy.
How come she can't have friends over?
She can have friends over.
Well, it just sounds like you were all upset that her friend came over.
It's because every time this particular friend comes around, it's problems.
Who's the friend that you have a problem with?
You want her name?
Yeah.
Jen. Her name's Jen.
Let's bring her out.
What? What about?
Hold up.
What
You
about?
isolate her. You're so possessive. You treat this girl like garbage. Do you understand that? She's not even a human being to you. She's a freaking lapdog to you, okay?
You are not even in the equation.
Yes, I am in the equation.
You can
I'm
just
right
go.
here. I am in the equation. Yes,
Go.
I am. Jake.
You are
treat her
not.
like garbage. No.
You are
when
garbage.
I get calls,
I got her coming
No,
home
she's in the
saying,
equation.
let's set up a webcam and me and Jen
That's
can
a
have
lie.
sex.
That never happened.
That's not a
That
lie.
never happened.
That is not a lie. Yo, these two need to take a lie detector test.
They were going to set up a webcam
problem.
and
have sex with each
and you,
other.
And you didn't want that?
Of course I don't want that. Because that's my girl.
That's your girl?
I love her.
The one that you're beating
one you're
up?
beating.
See, but that's not what I have made some mistakes. But that's not the type of person I am anymore. I don't do those things
2 weeks
anymore.
ago, you threw a strainer at her.
Listen.
He leaves her home with no food,
Now, you called the show.
money,
You
no
called-
milk,
That's
no nothing.
ridiculous.
I have to
You
bring
called
her
the show,
food,
right?
milk, cigarettes, because he leaves her home with nothing.
You called the
yes,
show,
I
right?
did.
And why did you call the
Because
show?
he needs to either get help or she needs to get away from him. And I will do everything in my power to get her away from him.
I will do
She is
everything
a
in my
human
power to get you
being.
completely out of my life.
See, that's why
You every time you come around, it's drama. It's
Because anytime you
Every
miss me,
time.
anytime
Listen,
he
I'm not
pins
going
me in the
anywhere.
house and
I'm
barricades
not going
me,
anywhere.
she comes to get me.
I don't have
anything
to say to you.
I'm not going anywhere. And if
Okay?
you think I
You are
am,
not
wake the
part
hell
of
up,
the
buddy, because
equation.
I'm not.
You will see.
You're a loser. You treat her like he said he would come to the show as long as she never speaks to me again on his terms.
No.
He said, yes, he doesn't want her being friends with me because I'm her only way out. And I care
Exactly.
about her.
Well,
That's all
you know
it
what?
is.
I applaud
She's
you for
done
standing up
nothing
for your
wrong.
friend.
Thank
so.
you.
And the results for his lie detector test is that,
I thought you were going to fool the test. What happened to that?
you know what? I made a big mistake here.
Thank you.
Let's do this again.
He was also in a swing party.
Do they have, like, swings and stuff?
They had chains.
She took a lie detector test before the show, and the results for her lie detector test is that you're obviously in a lot of pain. Does it even matter whether he cheated on you or not?
I already know I'm not stupid, and it really doesn't, because I'm holding on to something that isn't there. I keep hoping you're going to be what you used to be, and you won't. You come out here, oh, you liar, instead of, I'm sorry, babe. Instead of, you know what, I really am a loser.
Right?
All right, you wanted the results, we're gonna give them to you.
You did not tell the truth.
For the test, you made some confessions to the examiner.
Oh.
To asking,
big surprise.
Go ahead.
I think he's already said this on stage. To asking Trish's sister to have sex with him once, he
Weren't
confessed to that.
joking?
He states that he made a bad mistake after having a few beers. To trying to have sex with Trish when she was in the hospital, he admits that. To throwing you out on the street naked when you were pregnant, he admits to those things. He was then asked, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone other than Trish in the past 3 years? He refused to answer the question.
That's not true. I did answer that question.
Oh.
I answered the question.
Abby, you're such a rocket scientist. It's either yes or no. And if you refuse, it's obviously you failed.
You said you couldn't remember.
No,
You're a bum.
correct.
You're a liar.
No.
Have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Trish in the past year? You answered no. Did you choke her when she was 7 months pregnant? And you answered no. But you know, come on.
Go ahead, tell me.
Choking, you admit to choking her.
Go ahead and tell me.
And the results for his lie detector test is that he did not tell the
He
truth.
did not tell the truth. You cheated?
No.
See, you're a liar.
You're a liar, Jake. You're a liar. And she's coming home with me. She's coming home with me. You're a liar.
Can't do
Yes,
that.
it
Can't
is.
do
Don't
that.
tell.
I'm really
Tell
sorry.
the truth for once in your life, Jake.
As I stay home like a dumbass, taking care of all your
true.
business. I know
I
the lie
have not
detector
had
lied,
sex
right?
with anyone.
You are a liar.
I have not.
You cannot tell the truth to
Sexual
save your
contact
life.
doesn't mean just sex. It means
It's
a lot of
all
things,
right.
Jake.
Because
You cheated on her.
I haven't had sexual
You're not that
contact with
good.
anyone.
You are a
Sexual
bum. You are
contact.
broke as hell. You ain't all that. So go ahead. You are a bum.
Go tell your boys that you did not tell the truth.
And you're a bum.
All right, you know what? I made a big mistake here.
Thank you. Watch.
Let's do this again.
Well, you still deserved it anyway.
But I didn't know. Listen.
Well, I'm gonna listen.
Steve's going to an eye doctor tomorrow.
Please. Listen.
We'll do it again. And I apologize to you, Jake.
Thank you.
You still deserved it.
Results for...
Sure did.
I honestly read it wrong. Results for Jacob, you were asked, have you had sexual physical contact with anyone other than Trish in the past 3 years? You refused to answer the question.
So obviously it's
You,
a yeah.
you know you did, and then you said you couldn't remember. That's kind of dodging the
That's
question.
saying, yes,
all right?
I did.
You're dodging it.
So can you admit to it, please?
Now wait. He was asked, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Trish in the past year? He answered no, and on that part of the lie detector test, the subject told the truth.
Whoop-de freaking do.
Thank you.
What else? What about the rest?
What about the 3 years,
Can I
Jake?
please get
What
an
about the 3
apology?
years? Because the last
Can
year
I
don't really
please
mean
get
nothing.
an
Whoop-de
apology?
freaking do.
You were asked, did you choke her when she was 7 months pregnant? You answered no, and that you didn't tell the truth. You did choke her when she was 7 months
That's right.
pregnant.
He always shows
Liar.
me.
That's not
No.
true.
And I don't.
Coulda killed your
hold on,
baby,
right.
dumbass.
You know what? Without the yelling, think about that. Like, you might have anger issues and everything right now, and you're saying you're working on it. When your little boy grows up someday and he hears that daddy almost killed him, you know what I mean? Like, think about what you're doing there. You could have caused your child to die.
It is. It's not. I'm not proud of it. It's something that I regret every day of my life, and I wish I could take it back, but I
You
can't.
lied about it when you came
You
out
can
there.
never, ever put your hands around anybody's throat and start choking them. You can't do it. Listen, you don't need to come on my show to find out whether he's cheating or whether he's not cheating. He's a bum.
He is.
Well, then don't date bums, okay?
I agree.
And you probably do need to work on issues and everything else. But I'll tell you this, all that abuse that went on, like I said, you got to draw the line somewhere, because if you don't, and you keep tolerating it, he's going to keep doing it.
Yeah. It's only getting worse.
So I want to know, are you going to go out the door with him, or are you going to go out the door with her?
Come on, baby girl.
He asked me if I choked my girlfriend when she was 7 months pregnant. I answered no, and that was a lie. I did do that.
It sucks having to start all over, but I'd rather do it at 22 and not 42, you know?
I think Jake is a loser. I thought he was a loser before the show. I think he's still a loser, and I'm going to be here to support her 100%, and whatever she needs, however she needs me to support her.
I'm accusing my girl of cheating on me. The house smells like another guy's feet. Yeah, just like that, Steve.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you.
She took a lie detector test before the show, and the results for her lie detector test is that my guess is Walter. Walter, you called the show. Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm here because I'm accusing my girl of cheating on me. There were many accusations that was brung on her as far as of her bringing guys into my house while I'm at work. One is a condom was missing out of our dresser. The other one is she was also in a swing party.
She was at a swing party?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Basically, a swing party is basically somebody that goes and they join with a whole bunch of other people and
Having sex?
Yeah, and they're having sex and everything.
And how do you know she went to a swing party?
I had to hear from a friend. They had told me about it. She didn't tell me about it.
He saw her there and she was swinging?
Well, no, he heard it from the street. We live in a little town called...
He didn't even actually see it?
No, he didn't see it, but she admitted to it, though.
You went home and you asked her and she said, yeah, I went to the party.
She admitted it.
And she said she slept with other guys?
Yes.
How long you been dating this girl?
I've been dating her on and off for 20 years.
20 years, a long-time relationship.
Yes, sir.
Good relationship?
Well, you know, I did my thing, you know.
What was your thing, swing clubs? Or?
No, it wasn't swing clubs. It was basically, I was in and out of relationships. She wasn't the #1 girl in my life. You know?
She wasn't?
No.
What number was she?
She was number 2.
Number 2?
Yeah.
But then you got together, and now you want her to be exclusive to you.
Yeah, man, she did the world for me. I mean, she really stepped up. Even through all that I took her through, she stepped up. When I was in the hospital, you know, she was there.
If the relationship's good and you love each other so much, why do you think she's having sex with other guys?
Well, because, you know, I can't really answer that question right there, Steve. I mean, she didn't tell me about the swing party. I had to find that out by somebody else. If she would have been honest about that, then I wouldn't have never questioned this.
Well, if she wasn't with you, I mean, is it a big deal that she went to the swing club?
Yes.
What?
Because it's dirty.
But
you know what I mean? Come on, man. It's dirty. That's just like Steve. I'm out here sleeping with prostitutes and everything, and I don't tell you nothing. But then I get with you, and I got something.
You're not get with me.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
You saw some footprints in the snow?
I seen footprints in the snow, and it wasn't mine.
Now, you know when I go home, sometimes there's footprints in my snow. Should I be worried?
No, I'm watching. I just left off the porch. Well, she made me paranoid like that.
The footprints are usually that big. They're my kids.
No, these were some big footprints, Steve. These were some big ones, man. These were some
you know what they say about big feet.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Big shoes. And you say that she has some new sex positions, huh?
Yeah, she had new sex positions. I had a friend of mine, and you know, and me and him used to, when I was out there, we used to, you know, date the same girls. You know, I would let him go ahead and deal with this girl.
That's kind of dirty.
Yeah, well, I was out there like that. Yeah. So I seen one of his...
You're okay with sleeping with your buddy's girl? He's sleeping with her?
Actually, he go behind me.
No, I was talking about the girl.
It was one of them old turn to the side positions.
So what, you know, I've been married a long time. Give me some new ones. Give me some spice.
Well, you know, like I said, Steve, you know, I'm here because, you know, if it wasn't for her just not being honest about the swing party, she'd have just broke it down to me and said, listen,
She said,
you know,
I went to the swing party I had sex with 10 guys. Are you okay with that?
Exactly. I wouldn't have probably been okay with it, but at the same time, at least she's being honest and upfront about it. You know?
You say the house. This is my favorite one. This one right here.
The house smells like another guy's feet. None of the kids. Yeah, just like that, Steve. Just like that.
I know my feet get stinky. So you came home and the house smelled like another guy's feet.
Well, it was in our bedroom. Our kids don't hang in our bedroom. And I know that these feet wasn't mine because my feet don't smell like that. You know what I mean?
Could have been.
And I change my socks every day. These feet were funky, man.
Did you ask her where the funk came from?
She gonna tell me that it was her 13-year-old son. Feet. I said, no, ain't no way no kid that small. He real small now. Feet smell like that. Well, he had some old shoes. I said, go get the shoes there and let me smell it.
Did you smell them?
That wasn't his feet. Wasn't his feet.
What's this last one about pumpkin seeds?
Oh, well, one of my mans, he eat pumpkin seeds all the time. My girl ain't never ate pumpkin seeds in 20 years. Now all of a sudden she's eating pumpkin seeds. No. And then the condom came up missing too, Steve, in the dresser. I bought those condoms because, you know, when she did tell me about the swing party, I said, you know what, we're going to start wearing protection.
How many were missing?
One.
Just one?
Yeah. And then she going to say that the kids got a hold of that and put some water in it and made a balloon out of it.
What if she comes out and she has been cheating on her? She gave me an opportunity to confess and come up with mine, all right? And I had a chance to choose. No, she had a chance to choose whether she wanted to be with me or not. I don't feel like she giving me that same opportunity, you know, to be able to choose whether I want to be with her or not. You know what I mean? And you have children with her?
Yes.
You have how many children with her?
I have 2 children by her.
And you really want to make this work with her?
Yes, sir.
All right. She took a lie detector test before the show? Mm-hmm. And you did too?
Yes.
And what if she passes?
If she passes, we're going to get married.
Oh, you're going to get married. And what if she fails?
If she fails, we got a long way to go again.
Okay. All right, and her name is?
Shantae.
Let's bring her out.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you. I'm ready to be married. I'm not cheating on you, baby. I love you.
And the results for her lie detector test is that
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing. And the swing thing, I already told you that before.
No, you didn't tell me. Who told me first?
Oh, somebody else told you, but I thought you knew because you were snooping through my book.
Okay, I was snooping through your book, but
That's
I told
right.
you I didn't read the whole book, right?
Okay, you're right, you didn't.
Right, because I said after I read, but so much
then
I didn't want to read no more,
I came
right?
clean, didn't I? I came clean.
After somebody told me.
Okay, now ever since then, what is it like now? What is it like now? I'm doing something. I'm with the mailman.
Once you tell one lie, like you always told me, once you tell one lie, it always trickle a whole bunch of
No,
other
first of all, you cheated on me for how many years? 20 years? I waited for 20 years till one of you to ask me to be your wife. Through all your dirt, through all your other women. And this one thing that I told you that you know, we wasn't even together. You was doing your dirt.
She didn't tell me
You was
nothing.
doing your dirt.
Does
You
that
was
sound
doing
like
your
she
dirt.
told me anything? Somebody else told me.
Okay, somebody else told you.
Somebody else told me.
Okay.
And then they told everybody else.
Okay.
And then it's giggles and everything.
When you went to the swing party, were you together?
No.
No.
Okay, so, I mean, you can do what you want when you weren't in a relationship with them, right?
No, but I didn't tell him. Someone else told him, like, kind of.
And we had arguments in the house, Steve, about everything, you know, because we...
Shouldn't you wear, like, a mask at the swing party?
You know,
I'm really curious, like, how does that happen?
It's just, like...
Who sets it up?
You kind of, like, online.
Online?
Yeah, you're someone else.
And you show up and what?
As someone else.
They just take your clothes off and...
Miss Secret.
No.
Well, tell me about it.
That was my name.
Miss Secret.
Miss Secret?
Yes.
Yes.
And you only went to the party one time?
About 3 times.
About 3 times? I want to ask you, just come on, ask you. Now you're back with him. He thinks you're cheating on him. Are you cheating on him?
No, I'm not cheating on him.
So when he says he bought a package of condoms and one was missing?
Yes, and one of the kids took it. I don't need to use no condoms.
He saw some big footprints in the snow?
Oh, the mailman. That was the mailman.
That was the mailman?
Yeah, it's the mailman delivering his special mail.
He says you're having sex in new positions?
Positions that he needs to just catch up.
He says the bedroom smelled like some other guy's feet?
No, my son, they like to play football, basketball. So when he came in, he was sitting down talking to me, and I was like, so what does that smell? He's like, oh, Mom, it's my feet. So he liked to play, and it was wet and dirty and wet, and they was stink. So he took his shoes off, and I told him to go out the room. So now I have somebody upstairs with stank feet in the room.
Start eating pumpkin seeds lately?
I like the pumpkin seeds.
When did you start?
It
When did
helps
you
my
start eating?
nerves. It helps my nerves.
Could it be a case of you're just being a little paranoid?
No,
No,
it is
Steve.
paranoid. He's
Steve,
very
we got a
paranoid.
window upstairs in our bathroom, right? And it looked like a drive-through window, okay? Who's ride by that window, the first thing they doing is they looking up at that window, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the window.
No,
So
they're
when I
looking at
did,
him.
Steve,
They're looking at him.
Steve, I used to have a full hair, beard, of face. My face used to be fully bearded. And if you look at us, we look like twins because I shaved it low. So I turned the light off in the bathroom, and my hair all wild. They slow down and everything because they think it's her. I be putting these puzzles together.
No,
I'm
his
telling you.
puzzles are not even right. First of all, I am ready to be married. I'm ready to be married. I'm not cheating on you, baby. I love you. We've been through hell and back and everything. I came all this way to tell you that I love you, and I would do anything for you, anything. And I told you that already. I'm ready to be Mrs. or I'll just be
Miss Secret?
no.
Who thinks she's cheating? It's like 4 guys. They want to see you at that swing club. Do they have like swings and stuff or no?
They had chains.
All right, Shantae, you took a lie detector test before the show. Got me all heated up now. Have you cheated on Walter since you got back together? You answered no. Have you ever cheated on Walter with any of his friends? You answered no. Are you currently cheating on Walter? And you answered no. And the results for her lie detector test is that have you cheated on Walter since you got back together? You answered no. Have you ever cheated on Walter with any of his friends? You answered no. Are you currently cheating on Walter? And you answered no. And the results for her lie detector test is that she told the truth. So you getting married?
Yes.
Diva. So I got to ask you, do you even want these results?
No.
You're getting married. You don't need them, right?
No. Is that our rice? Is that our rice?
Congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. I hope it works out for you. Okay? Stop being so paranoid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go.